Hey there, folks. I might be indecisive. I don't know. It could go either way. My whole life I've had trouble making decisions. And this goes a lot deeper than just, you know, having trouble picking something on a menu or something like that. It's really difficult for me to decide what to do. It's difficult for me to decide even just to do something. Even if it's something I've already decided I'm going to do, sit there racked by indecision, unable to decide to actually do it. Do it now, not just think about it. It's not just in the future. Now is the time to do it. This goes so deep that it's led to me, how do I put this delicately? Risking soiling myself. That's how bad it's been in the past. Now, it's tied to my depression, so I've gotten better from my depression, and that's made decisions a little easier. I can force myself to make them if I really have to. But it's still extremely difficult for me. And it's a strange problem to have. And of course, with me, it comes with its opposite. There are times when I can be extremely decisive. When I can make decisions just click, click, click. Like I'm a computer, almost. But when it comes to life, not a video game, not something I'm just pondering, not something entirely in my head, then things become complicated. For one thing, then decisions start to have consequences. I lack the kind of motive force inside myself, a connection to my primal id that would give me the kinds of motivation and impulses that lead to decision. For me, far too often, it feels like I'm in, to use an image I've used before many times, just an endless corridor of endless doors, and they're all unlabeled and identical, and in my mind at least, that means that essentially they're all booby-trapped. I know that that's not logical. I know that that means I have a very negative view of the world, that basically if I can't predict something, that means it's bad. That means the outcome will be bad, which is, again, highly illogical. But that's how it feels to me. And so if you think the odds are very good that if you open any of those doors, it's going to explode in your face, or otherwise turn out really horribly, then you just don't open doors, and you end up just stranded eternally at the crossroads of life, unable to take any kind of action. And it sucks. It's an existential wasteland. It's a hard problem to grapple with. It's very slippery. Writ large, this chronic indecision spells my life having no progress to it. I mean, it explains why I'm 52 and I've done almost nothing with my life. Not nothing. I have to keep reminding myself that. There are things I've done. For one thing, I've been good company to my friends, online and off. In terms of what is normally considered life progress, I mean, I've never even had a job and supported myself, let alone a good job or any of those things my middle-class upbringing tells me I should have by now. From a certain angle, that's all because I can't decide things. I can't choose a course of action and then pursue it to its end. When I try, I just start feeling like all those other doors were a better idea. And if I choose one door and go through it, it's like I'm losing the rest of them somehow. And it all comes back to that id issue. It's exactly like the famous Two Kirks episode of the original Star Trek. He gets severed into two versions of himself, one of whom is all id and the other has no id. And the all id version of him is, of course, crazy, a lunatic, all impulse, no restraint. But the idless version of him is the one that I'm interested in, because he can't make decisions. He can't rely on his own judgment. He doesn't have any kind of killer instinct or decisiveness. And that's me. Can't decide. I need the id in order to push me into decisions, in order to make me go forward and look for what I need, as opposed to just sitting here in my lonely garret as an urban hermit, contemplating the world but doing nothing. And so that's what I feel I need to get off my chest today. I have terrible decision issues, and I know that I won't be able to fix those unless I become less over-focused on the intellectual and cerebral side of things and learn to embrace the more visceral, instinctual, impulsive, living part of me. I spent decades feeling like I'm one of the undead, a zombie or a ghost just floating through life. And now I know why. I need to become more alive. Maybe then I'll actually be able to make up my fucking mind. I guess that's all from me for today, folks. I will talk to you nice people again tomorrow. Bye-bye.